I know. I'm very excited about this. Former first daughter and author Chelsea Clinton. She's written 9 books for young readers. They help teach kids about everything from endangered animals to activism and gutsy women in history. Her new book is called, I love this, Welcome to the Big Kids Club. It answers questions children ask when a new baby joins their family, like, can my baby see me? Why does my baby sleep all the time? I love that they call it my baby. Chelsea Clinton is the mother of 3 kids, vice chair of the Clinton Foundation, an executive producer of the new docuseries Gutsy with her mother. Her mother, by the way, is Hillary Clinton. Good morning to you, Chelsea. And full disclosure, I just bored Chelsea with pictures of my favorite and only grandson, Luca.
Not a bore.
So this topic, I think, is really great. First, because I know eventually they would like to have another baby. But I remember when favorite daughter Kirby was born, 11 months later, my favorite son, Will, came. She took a look at him in one of those little baby things and then just flipped the thing over.
Oh, no.
And the attitude was, how long is he staying?
Right. And when can I return him?
Yes.
No, when are they going back?
Yeah, even at 11 months, there's something that they know when a new baby comes.
Absolutely.
It changes the dynamic in the family.
Absolutely.
And so you wrote this book, why? To address all of those things?
Thank you, Gayle. Yes, so I wrote this book kind of in my head when I was pregnant with Jasper, our third, because Charlotte and Aiden, our first 2, were 4 and 3, and they had so many questions about the new baby. And as soon as Jasper was born, Charlotte, who was 4, would say, well, like, my baby. I'm like, well, it's my baby. And I was like, well, actually, it is our baby. It's your baby. Like, I want you to feel this connection to your baby brother. And still the conversations just continued after, Jasper was home. And I finally thought, we can't be the only family who are having these conversations. Yes. And whenever I have that thought that rattles around persistently, I think, oh, well, I have to write a book.
Yeah.
But it's fascinating to me, Chelsea, because you're an only child.
I am.
And yet you have 3 children of your own. Did you go through life thinking, I wish I had a sibling? Was that your story?
I did. I really wanted, I first wanted an older brother.
Yeah, me too.
And then I realized, maybe in kindergarten, I was like, oh, well, that can't really happen.
Doesn't work that way.
Doesn't work. And then I really wanted just a younger brother or younger sister. And my mom has spoken about how they did try to have another child and were not able to. And I do have a memory, Gayle, of maybe being 8 or 9 and thinking, oh, I should stop asking. Like, this is painful for my parents.
Yes.
Right. Only child, only child, only child.
I grew up in a household with
No,
4 boys.
I'm the oldest of 4 girls.
4 boys.
And I'm the oldest
mother.
of 4 girls. And I always wanted an older brother, so I can relate to that. He's 4 boys, yeah.
So I want to go back to the advice for parents. So advice first is, buy the book. It will help.
Tony.
It will help ease the path. What other advice do you have for families who are going to welcome a new addition into the family?
I think really to listen to our kids so that it doesn't feel like this is being imposed on them, although of course it sort of is. But listening to them, listening to their questions, their concerns, so that they do feel like this is a family decision, this is a family kind of journey of our family being expanded. Being honest when we don't know the answers. When I was talking to other kids, not just my kids, about kind of what they would want to see in the book, I got asked a question like, well, when can the baby get its own pet?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, and you should definitely talk to your parents about whether you're going to get a pet.
I know.
Don't blame Chelsea Clinton. You're like, well, she said I could get a dog.
Yes.
So just being candid about what we know and what we don't know and what we're going to discover together about our new baby.
One of the other challenges for parents is there's the new baby in the family, but then that baby grows up, and at a certain point, there's a new adult in the family. And as a parent, you've got to deal with your children as full-fledged people on their own, potty trained, as you say, and employed.
Yes.
What's your relationship like with your mom these days as you've become an independent person?
Potty trained and employed.
Potty trained.
Yeah, I mean,
I am assuming. I don't know. It's not on the sheet here.
Feel free to assume that, I think, thankfully, Tony. I have such a good relationship with my mom. I am so proud of what we've done with Gutsy, and I also just had so much fun working with her as an adult, and it just candidly felt like such a gift to be able to do that during COVID, to spend this really special time together when I know so many families were separated, and we got to be able to do this work together. It was just so joy-producing every day.
That's awesome.
What is Hillary Clinton's grandma name?
My children call my mom Grandma and my dad Pop Pop.
And what kind of grandmother is she?
Oh, very hands-on gift.
Does she
That
give
won't
advice?
surprise you.
Oh, yeah. Do you like?
I don't know if she gives advice directly to my children, but she gives me a lot of advice.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm like, thank you so much. Sometimes I'm like, that was like circa 1980.
Yes.
Like, we don't do that any longer.
I get that too. I get that too. Thank you, Chelsea. Always
Thank
good
you,
to
Gayle.
see you.
Thank you so much.
The name of the book is Welcome to the Big Kids Club. It's on sale wherever you like to buy your books. We'll be right back.